What's going on, y'all? Psych Perspectives, GeoFucks. And, yeah, as you can see, it's winter. I want to talk about the Goonie Goons, Dr. Umar Johnson. Let's just be straight up, right? Dr. Umar Johnson is self-destructing right in front of us. Everything that us so-called, naysayers and haters and, anti-fraud warriors, and then me representing the LGBT alphabet gang, a lot of the stuff that we said was going to happen is happening. He's self-destructing right in front of our eyes. Every time he makes a live feed video, he further incriminates himself and embarrasses himself and proves what we've all been saying all along, that this is a scam. And he has been scamming for 10 years, for a decade, and he's been lying and pillaging from the community. And we've all also noticed that, he may or may not have mental health issues of his own and alleged drug abuse issues. A lot of this is pretty much obvious at this point. And the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Every time you turn around, he goes live, he makes a video, mad, angry, upset, unhinged. Now he's sending the Goonie Goons. And what's funny is, I remember when Lil Wayne was like 12 years ago going on, right? Back in 2008, This wasn't even the last decade. This was the decade before the last decade. This is 2008. Okay, going on 12 years ago, Lil Wayne was like, what's a goon to a goblin? And that's the last time I've heard anybody really use being a goon. Like, who is using that terminology still? It's 2020, going on February. We're almost done with the first quarter of the 2020. And Dr. Umar Johnson is sitting up here using terminology that's 12 years old or older. Like, what are you doing, bro? What's really going on, sir? What's going on, brother? Okay? He's gonna send the Goonie Goons, and apparently he has the Goonie Goons in all these different states across the country. The Goons are in Philadelphia, the Goons are in California, the Goons are in Salt Lake, Utah, the Goons are in Kansas City. The Goons are everywhere, right? Like, he has all the Goonie Goons. Remember the Goonies? Steven Spielberg classic, 1985, I believe. What's that? Going on 35 years ago, too? Like, come on, man. This is just out of control, unhinged behavior. And he can't say that people are manipulating the audio or manipulating and doctoring up the videos, because all of this information is coming directly from the horse's mouth. All of this is coming directly from Umar Johnson. Every time he does a live feed, this is what he's saying and doing. So, you can no longer blame any of us for hating on you. There's nothing to hate on. You bring the content, you post it, you make it very easy for people to check you. It's a lot of crazy behavior going on with this man. And it's been insane, watching this take place. And then it's sad, to be honest, because it's like, we're literally sitting up here watching a train wreck. It's obvious that he has issues. Okay? And, all jokes aside, as Monty Woodring would say, all jokes aside, it's not funny, it's not a laughing matter, because not only are we talking about over $1 million that's unchecked, nobody knows where that money has actually went to. People have lost money or investments, if you will, but you're also talking about a man that clearly needs help, clearly needs help. And it's sad to watch this unfold. And with social media, it's like you're literally watching a reality TV show Except it's not a TV show. This is this man's real life. So it's like, what in the hell is going on? This is ridiculous. Yes, I'm heading on the highway, and this is what the highway looks like. And you're like, oh, you're driving in this, and you're doing a video? I'm from Michigan, okay? Born and raised, okay? We're used to this. Anyways, years of experience. But anyways, it's sad to watch all of this take place. It's ridiculous. And then he's posting information on the so-called anti-fraud warriors, and the information is incorrect. Like I said in other videos, like other people have mentioned in their videos. He's just randomly getting names and pictures of people, and that's not even who they are. So not only is he threatening the lives of people online, but he's also bringing in unwanted attention to people that aren't even the people that he's talking about. So it's just, once again, it's unhinged, irrational, illogical behavior. And then when he goes on to spew his constant homophobia, transphobia, constant toxic masculinity, fragile masculinity, threatening everybody's lives on a constant basis, you know, he's disrespecting Reverend Gerald Palmer, calling him Girl Palmer. He, for some reason, cannot pronounce Lennon Honor's name, Lenore Honor. First of all, where is he getting the R sound from? How did the R become a part of Lennon Honor's name? It's Lennon, not Lenore. Anyways, and again, this is coming from a, you know, what in the world? A self-proclaimed, people really can't drive. This person doesn't even have their lights on. You know, just stupid. Anyways, this is coming from a so-called self-proclaimed clinical school psychologist who cannot pronounce, who's having issues pronouncing a person's name. And then he goes on to call Monty Woodgrain Down syndrome. Again, this is coming from a clinical school psychologist that allegedly specializes in, you know, learning disabilities and mental health issues, particularly pertaining children. And he's mocking a person for, he's mocking a developmental disabilities such as Down syndrome. He's joking about that, you know. And then he's calling anti-Afro Svengalis a COINTELHO. And again, what I don't understand is this overinflated ego, this overinflated sense of self that Umar has, where, you know, he's the most requested scholar, he's the King Kong, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, he's related to all of these amazing historical figures, you know, but all of this is self-proclaimed. None of this is, you know, it's just, again, I believe that he's extremely narcissistic. And again, I'm not a licensed mental health professional. So, but I'm just looking at the signs, like, they're there. Okay, extremely narcissistic. It wouldn't surprise me if he did have narcissistic personality disorder or borderline personality disorder, which I know I've been saying this for a while, but yes, the videos will be coming soon. I will be doing, you know, a breakdown of narcissistic personality disorder and the dark triad, etc. That'll be coming in the near future. But I just, again, he embarrasses himself. You know, I'm not, it is what it is. You know, he's threatening everyone's lives, and then he's on there talking about, so all my chocolate, black, melanated queens, you know, for Valentine's Day, y'all can donate to FDMG School. Cash App, FDMG School. And he has to repeat everything 3 times. So, like, is that a speech impediment issue? Or, like, again, a neural, you know, I don't want to say normal people, because to me that's very ableist. But let's just say most people don't have to repeat themselves 3 times over and over and over again. You know, They don't have to do all those types of things. Most people are not, at random parks and playgrounds and outside of dilapidated school structures looking over their shoulders in the wintertime, so it's cold, looking over their shoulders doing a video. Like, most people don't do these things. So again, this is irrational behavior. It's erratic, it doesn't make any sense, and this is what's coming from a clinical school psychologist. So yeah, he's gonna send the Goonie Goons out, and again, he is self-incriminating himself, because once the local authorities and police and law enforcement are involved, he can't deny that he said any of these things, because the videos are out there. There's copies of the videos. And one thing that we should all know by now when it comes to the internet, if you don't know, now you know, baby. No, but really, one of the things that we all should know by now is whatever you post on the internet stays on the internet, even after you deleted it. It is still out there in cyber world. So again, he's self-incriminating himself on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. He does this on his own, so he can't sit up and say anything. And then he goes on to say, if I don't like a person, I'm not going to be bothered with them. I'm not going to be making videos about them. I'm not going to even be bothered. Well, here's the thing. So here goes my LGBT, alphabet, anti-Afro warrior self. I got to go there. If you don't like something or a person, then why am I going to be bothered with it, right? That's what you said, Umar Johnson. Yet you have lectures, entire lectures, where you're being homophobic, where you're being transphobic. There's entire lectures of you doing this. You're against women and their upliftment. You're anti-feminist. You show your sexism and misogyny every time you turn around. You show your homophobia and transphobia every time you turn around. But in the same breath, I don't care about them, so why should I be bothered with them? Yet you're making entire lectures. I'm just saying. Clearly, you're hot and bothered by it, okay? Anyways, and then you are talking about the people. And then you're sitting up here and you're the one doing all the slanderous shit, because the thing is, everyone has facts and data to back up what they're talking about when it comes to you. You have been going on with this FDMG school scam for a decade. You've been raising money. You've been doing a lot of things. You're constantly asking us to run them donations. Run them donations, baby. Run them donations. Okay? This has been going on and on and on. This is no longer just people are talking shit about you. No, this is actually factual proof, and evidence is out there. One thing about it, at least they take care of the highways way better than they take care of the main streets. Anyways, this video is getting long. The point is, this is ongoing, and it's sad to watch it unfold, because like E&J, let's have fun with E&J said too, is it's sad to watch it unfold, because you think, it can't get any worse than this. Oh, he's not going to go that far. Well, then next thing you know, he gets worse, and he goes that far. And it's like his own father is like coming out and talking about how irrational he is. And my thing is, to his father, why don't you get your son some help instead of just sitting up making videos? Because you don't have any connection to your son. You can't get in contact with him. You can't talk to him. He need help. Because, he's embarrassing himself at this point. He's embarrassing himself. He's allegedly homeless, from hotel room to hotel room, or car to car, or playground, park to park. It's sad. It's really sad to watch all of this just unfold right before our eyes. And it's just like, again, this just further goes into what I be talking about when I'm saying how dysfunctional and toxic and abusive the black community truly is. Oh, and there will be more videos on that as well. Anyways, I'm out of here. Deuces.